This is an episode of the Traditions for the Future podcast. You can find all other episodes on Apple Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, and Spotify. To get the Traditions for the Future newsletter every Tuesday, head over to juniusbrutus.substack.com and subscribe. Link is in the description. Now on to the episode. Patience. Orpheus loved Eurydice. They fell in love and were married. In their honeymoon state, Eurydice wandered into the forest, and a lone man attempted to woo her. She did not consent and had to run away. As she was running, she was struck by a viper and died. Orpheus was grieved and played upon the lyre given to him by his father, Apollo. Heaven and earth heard his mourning, and wanting to see his wife again, Orpheus traveled to the underworld. When he presented himself to Hades, he played a song so saddening as to move him to pity. He agreed to let Eurydice leave, but only upon one condition. Orpheus must lead her out of the underworld and not turn to look upon her. As they made their ascent, Orpheus led Eurydice by the hand, but could not hear her footsteps. Doubt crept in and fully struck as they were about to return to lovers' bliss, when Orpheus, tormented by his mind, turned and looked upon Eurydice. And seeing her as a shade between woman and phantom, she was cast back into the underworld, bound to that fate forever. Patience is a tethered thing. Patience is not ethereal, but concrete. It is bound to both diligence and prudence. Patience without diligence is like sitting under the clear blue sky, waiting for it to rain silver and gold. And patience without prudence is like walking into a desert, expecting an oak to sprout and flourish. Diligence and prudence become one and bear forth patience. Just be patient. As an obedient child, patience stays the course because it believes in the reward at the end. Patience bears more than strength may allow, believes longer than good wishes entertain the foolish, hopes that the end of a thing is better than its beginning, and endures through the extensive reaches of weakness. Patience is the acting of faith, of things not seen, yet hoped for. Quote, "But you take courage. Do not let your hands be weak, for your work shall be rewarded." Close quote. 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 7. Just be patient. Patience is not a trustee unto itself, but is entrusted to him who judges justly. The trials that require long suffering are endured through the strength of the Lord, who freely gives to all who ask of it. Patience rests upon the goodness and justice of God, that he is good to all his creatures and his people, that he is just in all his dealings, bringing relief to the afflicted and retribution to evildoers. Just be patient. If you liked that episode, then head over to juniusbrutus.substack.com to get a free book upon subscribing. New podcast episodes are released every Friday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and make sure not to miss the weekly newsletter on Tuesdays that discusses Southern culture, classical education, and Presbyterianism.